In this video, we're replacing fluorescent with LED light fixtures. The total cost for this project was the total light fixture cost of $127.72. It took me 15 minutes or less to replace one fluorescent fixture with an LED one. We installed 2 flush mounts and 2 puck lights, all of which are 3000 lumens, so they emit the same light color. Links to both fixtures are in the description if you're interested. The tools needed for this project are a portable work light, a voltage detector or voltage tester, a Phillips and a flathead screwdriver, but preferably a drill with a Phillips and a flathead bit, along with a flathead screwdriver, wire strippers just in case, a ladder, and the new light fixture. We'll also need putty and a putty knife to fill the holes in the ceiling left by removing the fluorescent light fixture. First, turn off power to the fluorescent light at the breaker panel. We'll use a voltage tester to confirm there is no electrical current once we expose the wiring. These fluorescent light covers are held in place by metal J-hooks, so to remove them, pull the cover edge on one side up and outward at both ends. Use the same method to release the plastic lip of the cover on the other side. The bulbs are held in by twist and lock sockets, so to remove them, grip both ends of the bulb and gently twist until it feels loose and freely drops from each socket. To expose the wiring, remove the metal cover that's held in place by metal tabs. Squeeze one end of the cover at the far left, then the middle, then the far right to release it from the metal tabs. The other end can then be pulled away from the tabs on the opposite side. Now that the wiring is exposed, use a voltage tester to confirm there is no electrical current. Straighten the wires out vertically, unscrew the wire nuts, and separate the single white and black wire coming from the ballast. Remove the ground screw holding the copper wire and straighten it next to the other wires so that they don't interfere with the fixture removal process. Remove all screws holding the fixture to the ceiling. The wires from the Romex cable in the ceiling should be coming out through a round light box. Ideally, there's already one in place and we can proceed with installing the new fixture. Push most of the length of the white and the black wires up inside the light box opposite each other so that they're on either side of the metal mounting plate we'll be screwing into the light box for the flush mount. For the puck light, they'll just be on the far sides of the light box since its mounting plate has a hollow center. Wrap the end of the copper wire from the ceiling closely around the ground screw and then wrap the fixture's copper wire around the ground screw, both in a clockwise direction. Tighten the screw down, making sure that the screw head is over top of both copper wires. Twist the black wires from the fixture together, and then wrap them around the black wires coming from the Romex cable from left to right, making sure all ends line up and then securing them all with a wire nut. Twist them until you create a few loops. If any wires pull free with a tug, repeat the process until no wires pull free from the wire nut when they're gently pulled on. Repeat the process with the white wires. There's a chance you may need to use a larger wire nut from the one that's provided with your particular light fixture if you also have 3 to 4 14 gauge wires to connect. We did need to do this for our flush mount fixture, but we were able to use the provided wire nuts for our puck light. For our flush mount fixture, I used the end of a screwdriver to help align the center of the fixture with the mounting bracket screw to make the installation process easier given the limited visibility up at the ceiling. For our puck light, installation was simple and quick. I just needed to line up the curved interior of the fixture with the curved part of the mounting plate and then push up until I heard it clip into place. With the fixture, bulbs, and shade glass installed, turn on the power at the breaker panel and flip the light switch. If any lights don't work at this point, turn power for the fixture back off at the breaker panel and double check your wiring connections. Once the lights are properly installed and operational, fill any holes in the ceiling with spackle. Since no one in our area was interested in our old fluorescent light fixtures, the light tubes were recycled by our hardware store and the fixtures were taken to a recycling center. And that's it. I hope this video helps or inspires you in some way. Thanks for watching.